What is love? I don't know. I don't really know. I don't have much experience in feeling actual love. However, I've got a lot of experience in discovering what love isn't. So let's talk about that. Let's do that. Love isn't a solution. I know the tendency is to think that my life sucks right now. If I were in love with someone, it'd be way better. That's not what it's like. If you're in a position where you're needing someone else to make you feel better, that's like the worst time to be involved with another person romantically. That's a bad time for that. The almost disgusting irony of the whole thing is that we're only truly ready to share our lives with someone when we realize that we don't need to in order to be happy. Love isn't one-sided. It's definitely not one-sided. I have spent a lot of my time over the past couple of years being completely attached to people who are not completely attached to me, and thinking that that was some kind of love, right, from my end, but that's not how that works. What's happening there is a fixation on a person, and that's never healthy. People are great, but no one's worth obsessing over. Love isn't like it is in the movies, and I know like we all know this, but we don't know this. You don't just hang out with someone for like a couple weeks or like a month, and then all of a sudden you're in love and it's happily ever after. That's not how it works. It takes time for you to figure out how you truly feel about someone, and by time I mean a lot of time. It's not just something that you know right away. Like love at first sight is not really a thing. Like you can know that you really like someone off the bat, absolutely, but that's all it is. It's not a I love you, it's a I really, 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 really like. I love that song. It's wonderful. And finally, love is not the most important thing in the world. And I'm talking, of course, about romantic love. I think, personally, that love is important, really important, but not the romantic kind. Fall in love with your life and yourself as it is, because as I've said before, you're the only person who's ever going to be with you 100% of the time, right? Your romantic love partner or partners is something that is going to be there, and it's really important for your life, but it's not the most important thing. You don't need that to live a full and healthy life. You don't. It's just a fact. You don't need that. I don't think it's necessarily wrong to want to be in love with someone. I think that that is perfectly okay, and I think it's a perfectly reasonable goal for a lot of us, but it shouldn't be something that we base our entire life on. Better yet, it's not something that should be expected. You should never expect that to happen, because when you expect it, if it happens to you, you're not going to really appreciate it, because you were like, okay, this was going to happen anyway, right? It's not good to do that. I've been trying to love healthier in my life, because I've done a lot of the things I just talked about, and it's not ended well for me. Work hard, be excellent, and don't let anything stop you. Simplify. It's what I do with my life when I'm not really sure what I'm doing, especially emotionally. So that's what I have to think about that. If you have any thoughts on the matter, there's a comment section. You can hit that up and I'll be reading that for sure. I love you guys very much. You guys are really incredible for my life and are the facilitator of a lot of really amazing things. So I'd like to just throw some appreciation onto you real quicksies. But yeah, as always, I'm Connor Manning. You've just become a little more awesome, and I will see you guys on Monday. I've got a Patreon Q&A going up a little bit later today. What is Patreon? It's a service that allows you to help support me making these videos. It's kind of like a Kickstarter or an Indiegogo, except instead of funding one project, you're just kind of funding what I do on this channel. You're helping me out and helping support me on that. I'm about to make a lot of big changes in my life, and it's something that has been a massive help for me, and it's something that I appreciate so much. But I'm using the Patreon as a kind of more intimate social network. There are a few perks associated. I'm writing letters, and like I said, I'm doing the Q&A, so there's a link in the description if you want to check that out. And yeah, I definitely would love if you check that out. It's completely optional. Completely optional. I don't want anyone to feel guilty for not being able to do it. It's just something I want you to do if you can and if you want to, because we're still best friends, you and I, regardless. But yeah, I will see you guys next time.